Ramesh sir, shall
Okay,
we
sir.
start?
Okay, sir. We will start.
Daniel ready ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ.
Very good.
So very good afternoon to all of you. On behalf of Institution Innovation Council of Mohammed Sadat AJ College of Engineering, I welcome you all for this workshop on entrepreneurship, skill, attitude and behavior development, which is going to be taken by Dr. Daniel, Assistant Professor from Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science. He is also a trained innovation ambassador to spread the knowledge of innovation and entrepreneurship among the higher educational institutions throughout our country. So I welcome you for taking this workshop. And I also welcome all the heads of the departments, heads of various centers, various divisions and faculty members for this workshop on entrepreneurship skill development. And I'll give brief introduction about Institution Innovation Council. I have been telling this on many programs, but still some of you are not familiar with what is IIC. So this Institution Innovation Council is formed on the instruction from the Ministry of Education Innovation Cell under AICTE. So they have asked all the higher educational institutions in our country to form this Institution Innovation Council. And our college, Mohammed Sadat AJ College of Engineering, has constituted in the year 2019. So this is for creating and fostering the innovation ecosystem in all the higher educational institutions. Due to the various initiatives taken by the government of India, our global innovation index has been rising steadily. Now it is, as I told in the previous program also, it is in the 46th position. So, but still we are lagging behind our neighbor. China is occupied at the 12th position. So we have to go a long way to reach the global innovation index to compete with other countries. And this IIC has been instituted in our institution to spread this culture of startup and entrepreneur, because many students after graduating they are looking for a job and they don't even consider this as another avenue of their career. So you can also think of becoming entrepreneur if you are getting involved in this innovation kind of activities. Then only if you become a member of this IIC, you can participate in various competitions conducted by IIC, such as Smart India Hackathon. So recently they have launched the Smart India Hackathon for 2022. So if you want to compete in this, to participate in Smart India Hackathon, you should be a member of IIC of the college in which you are studying. So our college is already we have IIC, so you should become a member of IIC. Then there is another competition called National Innovation Contest. So where you can submit your idea, then if your idea is good, then you will be called for a presentation. Then you will have a chance of getting up to 10 lakhs funding for a startup. Then another program called Kapila. This is for getting financial assistance for the filing patent. So we had a program a couple of days ago on the IPR, intellectual property right. So if you want to protect your idea, you have to file a patent. So for that you need to spend some amount. For that, through this Kapila scheme, Government of India is giving financial assistance. Then there is another scheme called Yukti. So in this platform, you can upload your ideas, and this is open to all the citizens of India. So many people will be looking at this your idea, and if your idea is good and if they are interested, then you can sell your idea, or if you are if you have protected by patent, then you can license, or so you can get royalty from the company. If your idea is good, they will pay royalty for you. So these are all the benefits of becoming member for the students. Then why is it important for the institution is for getting good ranking in ARIA. ARIA, all of you might be knowing, Atal ranking of institutions on innovation and achievements. So if we are performing well, then our ARIA ranking also will be good. So these are all the benefits for the institutions. So with this introduction, already we are delayed by 15 minutes. So now I request uh, Usha madam to introduce today.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
madam.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity given to introduce our chief guest. Dr. Daniel Sir has received his BTech, MTech, PhD degree from Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences, Coimbatore, India. He served at Karunya Institute of Technology as junior and senior research fellow for a DST project outlay of 2 crores from 2016 to 19. He worked as a senior project scientist in Meta Lab, IIT Delhi. Currently, he is working as an assistant professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, Chennai. His teaching and research interests include on smart materials, supplemental damping device, energy harvesting device, vibration control techniques, and hybrid simulations. Sir has published more than 27 indexes, research publications in reputed international journals and conferences. He is a resource person for Manuscriptpedia, Kanyakumari, and MSME research training programs. He is also a member of American Society of Civil Engineers, American Society for Testing and Materials, Institution of Structural Engineers, International Association of Engineers. He is a reviewer of 8 plus SCI indexes journals. We are so proud to have you, sir. I request Dr.
Thank you.
Daniel Sir to deliver his speech on entrepreneurship and development. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the brief introduction. So I'd like to thank Hussain, Dr. Janardhan, and other colleagues because
Sir,
earlier
your voice is very feeble.
okay, very less.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Just one second. Now it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
So thank you for the opportunity. I'd like to thank Janardhan sir as well as other head of the departments and the principals, administrative officials, as well as all the heads and everyone from the Mohammed Sarat Area College of Engineering people, as well as the students who are participating. So I'd like to thank you everyone. So I think I'll go for the presentations. Start from entrepreneurship skill, attitude, and behavior development. So first we will see about entrepreneur skills. So what are all the skills that is required as an entrepreneur? Okay. So there are so many skills is required. So we will be seeing one by one. The first skill is management skill. So after completion of a bachelor's or some kind of program, so you are going to be an entrepreneur. Okay. If you are being an entrepreneur, you need to manage. You need to manage all the employees, those who are working in your company.
Daniel,
Yes,
is in the first slide. Have you changed your slide?
I changed this slide. I think there is an issue. 1 second.
Oh, okay. Now it's, you can also put it in full screen.
Now it's fine, sir.
Yes, yeah. Fine.
Okay. So the managing skills. Okay, you have to manage your employers, as well as the clients and customers. For example, if you are manufacturing a new product, so in that product, there will be clients, customers, and dealers will be there. So you have to manage everyone. And material suppliers. So you may be fabricating a product, so there will be a supplier will be there for getting this product. Okay. Then teamwork, you need to manage as a teamwork. Then leaderships, entrepreneurship, conflict management. Anyway, as an entrepreneur in your company, maybe there will be some 50 employees maybe there. So in between them, there will be a lot of problems. So you need to manage that. Then negotiations and strategic thinking should be there. Then project management, maybe in civil, for an example, civil engineering, if you are constructing a full house. So while managing the house in the starting itself, we will be suggesting that this project has to be completed within 3 months. Sometime due to maybe some rain will be occurred, or maybe some earthquakes, some issues. Maybe the material will be not able to getting it. So due to some issues, some delay may be there. But one material or something may be getting delayed, but at the end it should not be delayed. The project has to be completed within 3 months. So that's how the project management will be working. So you see, as an entrepreneur, you should manage everything. Then time management, adaptability, and communication. For example, you are a boss and you are sharing some information to the engineer, maybe in a construction industry. The engineer has to share to the labor as well as to the client who is putting some money to invest some buildings. Okay. So the communication flow should be happen. So everything should be managed properly. Through the communication, maybe through mail conversation or through WhatsApp or any mode of communications. And managing various teams. Maybe a company may be having a finance team who are putting some salary, all those things. Then HR team, those who are recruiting. Then software development team, you will be having a website, all those things. Then time management, planning management, decision making, as well as problem solving. And then as an entrepreneur, you should have a learning skill. You should learn certain things. Obviously, you are having some syllabus, you are preparing, you are completing your subject. So other than that, what extra you are learning? Maybe what I like to ask, like some of the students, maybe have you know about the latest technology? Some of the technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, cyber security, 3D printing. There are so many latest technologies. See, the earlier business which happened in 2000, like 1990, those business they're not running currently because some business they have been closed. Mainly, currently lot of technology has come, but they have not incorporated those things in their businesses. Okay, so learn the latest technology. Maybe even recently by seeing this, the virtual, you can see like number of cars are coming, right? So they're identifying that car. So recently in Saudi Arabia, so they made a device that, so whether the car is having the insurance or not, it will be identifying it. Next, the car, if it is going over speed, because you should not change the lane immediately, because every track will be having various kilometer speed. Maybe the first track will be having, it can travel in 100 to 120 kilometers per hour. Next may be having 80. So the speed has to be regulated. So if they are not following the rules and regulations, the fine will be generated. Okay. So some researchers are developing certain things and they are making kind of a product and they are supplying to the police or other traffic to the traffic industries. Okay. So now, similar way, the earlier days, those things are not there. But if see now, they are preparing for car and other vehicles. Now we can take for some other industries. Maybe for an see recently even there is a device that if some employees are coming to the company, so automatically it will detect that what is the temperature, whether they is having COVID or not. So automatically it is detecting. So lot of new technologies are coming. They are developing new products. Whether how they are developing all those things is those employers or their boss are having the knowledge on learning some new things, new technology, and incorporating in their products. So you can see in automation that it comes in various fields. Okay. For example, in building, this 3D printing building is in IIT Madras. There is a company named Tivasta, so from Velachery. So they are preparing this 3D printing building. Then automation in every industry should came. If you see in construction, in my discipline, building has been created, like brick wall has been automations. Lot of automations came. Okay. Even various industries, if you see the car, various automobile industries, this automobile has been, see the automation has been, then augmented reality, virtual reality. So a lot of latest technology has been. So whether you are learning all those things or not as an entrepreneur, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you should learn this skill. So the learning skill should be there other than your syllabus. The communication, your communication skill will be building lot of networks. See a simple example I'll tell you. During my research tenure in Karna University, in just 3 years, I was able to attend around 18 conferences. 2 were international and remaining were like national conferences like some of the other institutes. So as I'm going there, So I was able to communicate with so many researchers, so many interactions were happen, so many communications were happen. I'm able to get some lot of knowledge. What is the current trend, current market, what all the things are happening. So I'm able to create some good network, good network. So you may be an entrepreneur in any industries, but do you have any connections with the current experts in the area? Do you have any communication with the maybe the dealers or maybe the current the manufacturers maybe there? Are you a member of any associations? For example, the automobile, maybe there are some association. Even recently I went to the one of the photocopy center, the Xerox shop. So they have association. So they have every month meetings. So they are making the decision that for every Xerox photocopy which they are taking, whether it should be 2 rupees or 3 rupees, whether are you joining in some association. So each and everything is very important. Okay, you have to communicate. You have to build some good network. Okay. Then innovations. So every company, this innovation is very important. You see some of the companies like Samsung, Microsoft, L&T, some of the top companies, they have a R&D unit, research and development unit. Because maybe you have a product, maybe you have developed in 1990 or earlier, maybe for an example, like 2020 or 2015. But now that becomes very old. That becomes very old. So latest, there are so many product has been developed. So many product has been developed. So to make the update to the current technology, you need a R&D team. R&D. So these team will be mainly thinking about the new concepts, new ideas, and if some based upon your company product, they are making some new things. They'll be making a patent or a copyright or a prototype model, and they'll be selling that to the other industries. Okay, so these are all the things. Innovation should be happen. So you should have an innovation idea a little bit at least. Okay, so that then only you can manage the R&D team. Then marketing. There are currently, like earlier days, the poster and all those things. Like earlier days, if you see, even the live posters are there, right? In the wall, they'll be posting it. Those things are there. But nowadays, lot of things has been changed. The digital marketing is playing major role. Like starting from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. So lot of social media, like paid advertisements is also there, unpaid advertisements also there. I know one of the person, so he has a YouTube channel of having around good number of subscribers. So he made a product, and in front of his video, I think 5 to 8 seconds. So his product advertisements will be there. So he has a YouTube channel and he's advertising his own product. So he given his all his link in the description. So lot of advancement is happening. Okay. So you are preparing a product or a service oriented business. So how you are digital marketing? So you should learn certain things. Maybe you'll be having a Facebook account, Instagram account. It may be a personal account. Okay. Think about the business account, because even in WhatsApp you are having a business account. Facebook you should have a page, groups. So a lot of things are there other than your personal accounts. Okay. So you need to go through that. But there are other marketing techniques like for analytics and tracking your business. There is a website named ClickMeter. Then Rebrandly is doing the online branding. Maybe you are having a startup. So after some days, maybe 1 or 2 years, you have to make this as a brand. You can see some of the brands in Chennai currently. They recently branded like Success, like even Big Boss is also brand like clothes. So a lot of new brands are coming in. Then they are maintaining that and they're making a franchise. Maybe the branches will be there in Chennai, and another branch will be in Kanyakumari, another branch will be in Tirunelveli. So various part of the state as well as the various countries, even some of the brands are planning it. See, even when I was in Delhi, IIT Delhi, some days when we will feel that we need to have some South Indian food. So you will search in online in Swiggy and Zomato. So you can find like Adayar Ananda Bhavan, some of the other shops. So that, see, because they created a good brand, so that we go there and directly we have some good foods. Okay. So similar way, whatever maybe, because that may be the hotel industry, but the industry may be different. So you need to create some good branding. Then WordPress for creating a website and creating a blogging and all those things. Then Slack for creating collaborations. Then Intercom for customer success as well as the support. So currently Freshdesk, you can see one of the entrepreneur from Trichy, I think Girish Matrabudam. Freshdesk. So they are also working on this customer support. Then Canva, you can design the images, brochures, lot of things. Okay. Because if you are just a startup, so you need to have some good brochures, right? So it's a free tool. Canva, you can use it. Then Shopify for e-commerce, MailChimp for email marketing. So if you are having some email database, just maybe I think for sending 1 lakh email just within a single fraction of second, they are charging around, because per day it is 1 lakh emails, maybe around 1,500 per month. Okay, so Per month, you can able to send around some 30 lakhs email ID. See, you can develop your business using this email marketing also. Okay. Then marketing automations using HubSpot, then Eventbrite, event management, then Facebook ads, then one password is for productivity, then Google keywords. So if somebody maybe you'll be searching in Google, maybe some other thing, but suddenly some other product will be coming in the front, right? So that is based upon the search engine optimization. This Google keyword will be making the other products to come front. Okay. Then Meet Edger for social media management. Then Optimizely for lead capture, getting the leads. Then email marketing, there are some of the tools like Sendinblue, then Mailchimp, and MailerLite. So these are some of the tools as an entrepreneur you should know it. Okay, for the email marketing. Then affiliate marketing. So earlier, maybe from 4 or 5 years ago, I have done a small amount of work in this affiliate marketing. So in Flipkart, and I am able to get some good amount. Okay. So what this works is mainly, you can see in this website, even in Quillbot and some of the Amazon, you can see at last, even in various e-commerce website, you can see at the when you scroll down, at the end you will be finding the affiliate, okay, which means maybe I am having a product in Amazon. Maybe it is showing that 1,000 rupees. Okay. Now that product has percentage of profit, maybe 14% profit. 14% profit. Normally, if directly you go to the Amazon website and if you are buying that product, the owner, maybe someone is putting their product, right? So he'll be getting 14% product. Maybe he'll be getting around 140 rupees. 140 rupees. Now I am an affiliate. So I am having a link for that product. For every product, you'll be having a separate link. So that product, based upon the link, I am sharing in various WhatsApp groups and I'm various sources. I am selling it. Now, if somebody click that link and somebody buy that product, so 7% only will be going for the Amazon, and remaining 7% only will be going for the owner. See, why they are making this pattern is to sell more number of products. So normally Amazon will be having some profit, right? Maybe some 14%. So that has been reduced. So that they are giving to the affiliate. Then marketing automations, you can use this HubSpot. And there are some of the best marketing books. You can go through that. Okay. So these are some of the books like New Rules of Marketing, Good to Great, and Selling the Invisible, and Positioning by AI, A1. So these are some of the books you can go through that. Then Google Business. This is this business website. You can create a website here. You can track how many people are, because if you recently even, for example, suddenly, because once it happened, when I was traveling from Chennai to Kanyakumari, suddenly my car having an issue that it stopped. So suddenly, just I'm searching in Google that normally people will search that restaurant near me. Even I have searched several times. But during that time, I was searching there that like car workshop near me. So I'm able to find so many workshops. The distance, how many distance from there. So just I click that, I'm able to find the direction, how many kilometers. So each and every information. If you want, you can search like petrol bunk near me. So a lot of information are there. How this information are generated is every business they have created in Google. Okay, because they have to provide the Google map that where the industry is located and when it is opening. So if you see here, maybe somewhere below it will be mentioned that whether today the industry is open or not. So each and these options are available in this Google My Business. This is a simple tool. It's just when you are starting as an entrepreneur, you should use these tools. Okay. Then there is a Google Workspace. It's a Google Workspace. This is for Google Ads. There's a Google Workspace. There you can create a company mail ID. Maybe you are having a company name. Maybe currently the trending, some of the names are like so lot of names, like the names will be like Big Boss, BigBoss.com. So some of the catchy names, many of them are keeping it now currently, okay, because earlier days the names will belongs to the product or something, but nowadays they are making the names a little bit catchy so that it can reach more number of clients or customers. Okay, so in Google's Workspace you can create a website and create official email ID, maybe like because when you are communicating with somebody, maybe if you are doing a marketing through email, so if you are sending through personal email, so nobody will be seeing that much. Okay, so if you are sending as a company, maybe a company may be having like Big Boss, maybe for an example. So from it will be like admin at Big Boss. or director at Big Boss. So some name, if you are sending it, so they'll be checking the mails. They'll be checking those mails. So you can use this Google Business very easily. So it will be more helpful for you. Then collaboration with local and abroad companies. For example, this is the company name Great Learning. So they are creating various courses. So now they are creating courses for data science through maybe PES University in Bangalore, through SRM University from Chennai, then Northwestern University from US. So they are collaborating with various university and they are creating various courses. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, you should have collaborate and work with your industries people, your industries. Maybe they are the Great Learning is an education industry, EduTech startup. So they prepared lot of courses, not only data science in cloud computing, cyber security, software development, design thinking. Okay, so now this collaboration they are taking to the next level. So you can, if you are interested to take some courses, maybe PES University or SRM, so you can go through here. So you will be taking a course maybe for 2 years or 18 months, and you will be getting a certificate. Okay. So then presentations. See, as an entrepreneur, the presentation skill is very important. Why? Because in front of maybe you are joining in associations, and you will be presenting in front of everyone about your company. So you will be presenting it. So what your company, what is the product, how many number of employees were working, so how many revenue you are getting it. So what is about the special about your product? Maybe there are so many products where in the various companies, but what is something special about your product? Okay, so these are the things through presentations only you can reach. Okay, not only your you can create some good number of animations, good number of videos about your product. Okay, and when you are preparing some kind of presentations in PPT, maybe like all the font it should be same. Okay, and then you should create some good brochures. And there are some of the tools like SlideBeam, Prezi, SlideDoc, Google Slides. So these are some of the website you can see. I don't know whether you are able to listen the audio or not. Just check it whether you are able to listen the audio. If not, please let me know.
Daniel, not audible.
கேட்கல சார்
கேட்கல
கேட்கல சார்
கேட்கல
okay sir. So here just one second. So simple that, so here you can see SlideBeam, Prezi and SlideDoc. So these they are using some artificial intelligence techniques to make your slide much better. So normally we are using PowerPoint. If you see the higher industries, when they are doing the presentations, they are not using the PowerPoints much. Not all the companies. Very few companies they are using the PowerPoints, but many companies they are using this SlideBeam, Prezi Next as well as the SlideDoc. You can go through it. You can just browse it and you can learn it. So it's a simple tool because just if you put the content, it will give you a lot of options. In PowerPoint, you have to adjust it and various. You need to make your presentation much better. But if you use this SlideBeam, Prezi Next as well as SlideDoc, because using some artificial intelligence tool, it will give you some 10 to 15 suggestions that then you can select it. So these tools you can, I think, there was some small clipping is there. I think you can just go through, just 1 second, the concept alone, you can, but audio even you can see it, how the slide is working. So using AI technology, they are using AI technology. They are working here. So a lot of options it will be showing it. So this dragging and snapping will be working very fast. So it has lot of themes. So you can choose any themes. So this is about the Prezi Next. Even here we are having lot of themes. Now next is brochure and catalogs. So as an entrepreneur, whenever you are having any product, when you are manufacturing any product, uh, you should have some brochure. See, other than making a product, if you are working in a service industry maybe, or you are maybe a boss in various other industries, maybe like if you are the owner of a construction business, okay. So already you may be constructing 4 or 5 houses. So the completed projects are there, right? Some of the completed projects. You have to take the photographs. So how special when comparatively to the other? Maybe the cost, maybe the square feet price may be lesser, so the quality may be higher. So you have to advertise yourself. You have to advertise yourself. So you need to prepare a good brochure. By seeing the brochure itself, it should understandable that what work you are going to do, what is the price, and each and every information should be available in the brochures. So maybe here it's a company, so they are a modular kitchens. So if you download the brochures, you will be able to see a lot of information. To prepare this brochure, you can use Adobe Illustrator or LucidPress or Canva or Microsoft Publisher. So these are the tools. Okay. And then as an entrepreneur, you should have leadership skills. Okay, because you should the leader will be a kind of a good communicator. Okay, good communicator. Then you have to accountable and you should be responsible and you should be a self-motivator. You should be a self-motivator. Obviously, maybe a company maybe always some problems will be there in between. Maybe the employees, maybe the clients, maybe the customers, any somehow. Okay, but you have to motivate. Maybe some issues may be there. You have to motivate your employee. Maybe you have to motivate your client. You have to motivate your supplier. Okay. Then you have to be more confident. Okay, the leader should be more confident. If you are more afraid and if you are not much confident, and if you are not having the guts to face everything, so obviously similar way your other employees also will be coming behind you. And you have to be emotionally more stable, and you have to be more creative, you have to be more honest, and you should be integrity in all your works, and you should have a problem solving skills, and you have to develop new leaders. So maybe you'll be having various teams. Maybe suddenly somebody will be retiring, or somebody will be they don't want to be in that job and they have to go for another higher positions, maybe the higher jobs. Maybe. So next, so you have to make other leaders for various positions. Then financial, maybe in a startup, you are putting some money, maybe like 5 lakhs, you are putting it and you are investing it. So how you are spending it for various teams, maybe for recruiting. So you may be taking some 5 employees, maybe you are then so for if you are making a product, you need some material, right, to making a product. So the material, how much amount you are going to put. Then maybe you are having a like startup, like you should pay some tax, right, for a product, maybe like 18%. Then fintech, like financial, maybe how you are getting the payment, how you are getting the payment. You are using Razorpay, or you are using InstaMojo, or are you using like even in Paytm also business came, Paytm business. So because Paytm, which means for your company there will be a separate link. It's not a common personal link. Personal link is different from the company link. Then you should create a company current account. You should create a company current account. So how many amount you are investing in? So how the transaction flow is going on. So every month, how much input you are getting, how much like how much investing, then how much profit you are making it. So each and everything you should be very clear. Then taxation, you should provide every information to your tax or audit consultant. Okay. Because wherever you are making your transaction, then how much tax you are paying it, then how some taxes people are paying you. Okay. So because for this there are so many softwares are there, but this should be managed. This should be managed. Then you should be a listener. Listening skill should be there. So obviously employer problems you should listen it. Then sometimes increments if you are not providing it, incentives if you are not providing it, if you are not providing proper salary, obviously your employees will be started speaking so many things. So you should listen it. You should listen it. Then client issues. Maybe your engineers will be taking care of the clients, or maybe other employees may be taking care of the clients. Maybe they will be not much happier to talking to the engineer. So if they wanted to discuss with you, maybe they are sending a mail that I need an appointment. You have to listen to them. Okay, the customer relation is very important. So don't judge anyone. So you should listen each and everyone, and then you need to take some good decisions. Okay. Then critical as well as creative thinking. You can see the right side. You should observe. So observation should be very necessary. Then analyze. You should understand and interpret everything. The inference. You should have a good conclusion. You should conclude it very clearly and communicate. You should communicate maybe verbally or non-verbally, and problem solving. So if you see, the thinking should be outside the box, not like the common thinkers. As an entrepreneur, if you are thinking like common people, So even your business will be normal like others. If you see some of the businesses that they are growing and they are taking to the next level, which means they are thinking outside the box. Small companies. If you see this Swiggy, Denso, Zomato, all those things, their revenue. If you see the Voyo rooms, so some of the companies they are so like some 4 or 5 years, they are kind of a small startup they are made, and now they are generating good number of revenues. Okay. The ability to understand the root problems. Maybe your company you have started, maybe someone has started like 5 years before. Till the revenue is same, maybe yearly revenue may be like 1 crore or 2 crores. Still it is same. So what is the reason? You need to analyze it. You need to analyze it. Then sales skills. See, maybe you are preparing a product and the product may be going to the next, maybe to the dealer, and next in the district maybe there are various other people will be there. Then finally it will go to the normal person. So the flow will be there. For sales skills, currently so many people are there providing kind of a discounts, right? Discount will be there. So maybe during the festival seasons. So a lot of business ideas are there to make the sales skills very interesting. See, recently when I was going to a supermarket, the Archie powders are there, right? Archie powders. So they had a biryani masala. So they give around I think 150 or something. So 4 people can eat. So they have the masala, all those things. The biryani rice is inside. Then if you are buying that biryani packet, so you will be getting a payasam mix free. You will be getting a payasam mix free. See, by seeing that, so I and my wife are going it. So see others, okay, we can have biryani and see purchase that. See, there are so many other biryani rice is available separately. Biryani masala is available separately. Payasam mix is available separately. But when they are when you are comparing that, it will be around 210 rupees. But combination of these three were around 150 rupees. By seeing that, obviously, even if you are going to a supermarket, you can see that because Hyderabad biryani, Chettinad biryani. See, because this is their sales techniques. Sales techniques. If you see, there are so many. If you see these supermarkets as well as the Spar, I think in Marina Mall near to your institute. So if you go to this Spar, there are so many options are there. The some kind of discounts. So these are all various skills that is required to sell those products. So furniture industry, if you see, if you take recently when you were seeing one advertisement for marriage or for some occasions, they are providing this furniture starting from this cot, bureau, maybe some kind of a table, all together for some amount. If you are purchasing in a separate, it will be more cost. So then T-shirt, maybe you can see like 5 T-shirt for 999. They won't put 1,000. They'll put 999. So these are all some of the techniques to make the sales skills. So you need to learn that as an entrepreneur. The networking skills as a startup. So you should have a network with your own industries, not with other industries, because there is a network called BNI. Okay. So that is like the it's not a company even. So that network has people from various industries. Maybe I may be from construction industry. You may be from hotel industry. So you will go there. You will go to that meeting. Maybe maybe I'm from construction and you are from hotel industry. And in that meeting, I'll be talking about construction industry, and he'll be talking about hotel industry. Hotel industry, he'll be having in some part of in Chennai. Now he's going to extend his hotel in maybe in Tiruvallur or extend in Chengalpattu or extend in other districts. Now he will be asking me that, sir, I'm a builder. So he'll be asking me, you are a builder, so you can construct a hotel for me in Tiruvallur. See, I am getting a network over there. Now, I am a construction builder. I am getting more number of profit. So I am having a land in this Siriseri in the main road. So now I am connecting with him that, so he is having a brand, hotel brand, maybe Annapurna, maybe Adair Anandabhavan, some hotel he is having it. You know, I'm asking him, so can we have a franchise, and I'm having a commercial place. So I'll be making a building. So you can run those products. So I'm having a network. So you should have that network skill in the business. Then social skills, we should create some good relationship. Then hiring and talent sourcing should be there. Team strategy should be there. Strategical thinking with the teamwork. Then economic skills, multitasking labors you should recruit. There will be some labors, they will be working multitask. At the same, they will be working here. Various things they will be working. Okay. Then discount for some products economically. And buying some raw materials near to the manufacturing unit. See, I think some districts they are providing, maybe if you see in for textile industry, Tirupur and other industries, so they will be getting the raw materials from nearer districts, because then only they can able to manufacture a textile product in a very less price. Okay. And buying product, you see, regarding this one example, I'll tell you, Casa Grande, a builder. So why they are in a number one builder in Chennai is mainly because so they know where the places maybe in Chennai, the location are going to get developed in the next 5 years. So they buy the land before 10 or 15 years. They know that where the roads are going to come in, where the bus stand is going to come, so where the development is going to happen. So they take those locality and they buy a land. So after 15 years, if you see, those land rate will be more higher. Those land rate will be more higher. But earlier they purchased those lands. If you see those one interview, I was able to see quite earlier. So they clearly mentioned that because they able to buy the land price is very less, so they put all those things in the quality of the material. So because, for example, if you are going and seeing the apartment or a flat, or because their amenities were very much at the same time, the quality of product is very high because people are buying the flats from them. This is some of the reasons. So buying the product in various cheaper rates and selling it some manufacturing material, you will be buying it at a cheaper price. So these are some of the economic skills should be needed. Then operational skills. So from starting should be to the end, where you are buying the material and starting converting as a product and you are selling it. So this skill should be needed. Then speaking skills. When you speak, at least some people should listen. Maybe if in a company you are having some meeting, company having a meeting, if you are speaking it, maybe some will be listening it, some will be using mobile and all those things. They will be not much interested. See, such a way your speaking skill should be much impress the employers, because you are going to talk about, because if you see the freshness company recently, 500 people employees were they are invested some money in that one company. They are working as an employer, so they are investing some company in their own company. Now when he is speaking, suddenly that company has been invested in kind of a Nasdaq, so people may be putting some 30 lakhs, now they are getting around 1 crore profit because they are invested, right? They are getting some profit. Now he is speaking about those things for their company, so people will be listening it, and some people they are invested and they are getting the profit. If he is not speaking those things, people will not investing it, they will not get profit. So if somebody is listening, see, now you have to be the speaker, you are a speaker, so everyone should listen it, everyone should listen it. And then franchising skills. You see, if you have a learned in maybe in a top locality in Chennai, so if you are see, there is an option that you can go for some franchising and start a business, or you are an entrepreneur, so you are having a brand, so you can make a franchise. So there are some of the websites like Franchise India and other websites are there, Franchise Smart, so you can promote here, so that those people are needed. They wanted to have, they have a property and they wanted to invest and they want to impress, because you can see here British Youth International College. So if you are having a land, so if you are having good administrator and if you are having good resourceful person to start a college, okay, so you can connect with them, you can franchise, so their college campus will be there in you will be owning that. These are some of the options. Okay, so similar way you should start a college or you should start a own business. Maybe you can see a lot of products over here. Okay, e-commerce business, maybe Flipkart. You should start similar way. Okay. And franchisebazaar.com. Then research skill, research on the product. How many number of products are getting sold? Why? Maybe a product may be having various colors. Maybe I'm having a speaker, Bluetooth speaker. Okay, the speaker may be having various colors. I'm selling in Amazon. Maybe more number of people are buying black color. Very less number of people may be buying the kind of a yellow or other colors. Why? That is the reason. You should do some research work. If the people are buying more number of products, so you should manufacture more number of products. You should manufacture more number of products. You should do a research skill as well as in the buyer side, as well as the data from your company, and review. Maybe if you see in Amazon, if you are having a product, people do showing lot of reviews, right? I know many people will be going through the reviews. Some people will be telling that waste. Very less number of reviews will be given. Like for 5 points, they'll be providing 1 point. They'll be telling that I ordered black color, but it came brown color. So these kind of reviews will be there, right? So these researchers, you should go through all those things. Okay, so where the problem is occurring in future, that should not occur. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, you should have a little bit of research skills. Then advancement in machineries. Maybe you cannot be able to run the same machineries which is you are using for a product which is used in maybe the earlier days. And now, lot of advancement in happening in the machineries. Then some of the others skill you should require it, payment skills, customer support, as well as website designing, then product planner and organizer, conducting surveys and questionnaire with among the employees as well as the clients, then analyze the barriers to grow. Why your company is not growing? You should identify that. And how to improve the entrepreneurial skills is you can take some good course, you can attend some various events which is organized from your from your institute as well as outside. Then seek some experienced mentors. In your industry, there may be some experienced mentors will be there. You can seek out them and build your good leadership skills and how to manage the finance. So the money, how much you are investing and how you are taking it. So that is very important. Okay. Then be honest and ethical in everything you do. Have a strong values. I think regarding this, not this. I think that video. I think I will be at last. I will be showing it. Then entrepreneur behavior. Entrepreneur behavior. There are some of the slides you can see here. See, as an entrepreneur, you should have an individual behavior as an entrepreneur. Okay? Because you will be talking to various people in your company. Your behavior is very much matters. Very much matters. Obviously, you will be facing a lot of uncertainties. Maybe your company will be going profit, maybe losses. Okay, you should bear with patience. When the losses is happening, if it is going very profit, you should understand that. You should, because if you see due to lockdown or all those things, the edutech company is growing more. The online teaching, online learning. If you see companies like Byju's, companies like White Hat Junior. Recently, one of my friend is selected in by White Hat Junior for a piano teacher. So his salary is very very good. He's getting good amount of salary. Way of sharing is people are even interested to learn. See, for learning the piano, the earlier days we go to some academy, the music academy, and we'll be learning it. But now even they are teaching through online. So this online, the education industries are growing more. But if you see earlier days, that is not much working. So why it is growing maybe? So if it is getting losses, why other companies are getting profits and why your company is getting losses? So your behavior is matters when you are going undergo the profit as well as the losses. Then you should have a positive thinking. You should build own confidence. You have to improve some good attitude. Good attitude. Promote some self-love. Help cope up with stress. Obviously, lot of stress will be there. Lot of stress will be there because maybe if you're having a company having lot of meetings, finance team, HR team, maybe the management, project management team. So if you're a boss, some finance team will be coming and presenting it. So your mind should change to think about the finance, how many amount is about rupees, income and all those things. If suddenly that will go and another the management team will other team will come, maybe the HR team, they will tell this much number of employees we are recruited and they are leaving this year and we need to recruit some more for this, maybe for maybe they designing the brochures or for various teams they are recruiting. So the boss has to change the mind for that. Then again, some other team will come, maybe the project management team. So they will tell we are not able to complete the project in this time. So the clients are shouting. So a lot of issues we are facing. So the boss mind will change to that. So every thinking, the stress, obviously stress will be there. So that we should cope up with that. Then always feel free to take some risk because if you see some of the top entrepreneurs currently in our country, they have in some point they have taken some good risks. Okay, that encourages motivation.
Daniel,
Help?
sorry,
Yes, sir.
sorry for
Yes,
the
sir.
interruption.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Time
we
is
have
up.
to wind up, because
5
they
minutes.
have to, students have to, 5 minutes.
5
Yeah,
minutes. Okay,
please.
sir. Okay, sir. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. So see, self-thinking is must. Then, as an entrepreneur, you are the own boss. So you have the freedom to take lot of decisions. You have the freedom to take lot of decisions and use feedback. You are maybe having some 50 employees. Send even in a Google form, just send them and ask the feedback whether the workflow is fine, whether the product is fine. So how to improve your company? Put this feedback to your employees. Then self-confidence. Self-confidence. Then analytical ability. So you should analyze, as an entrepreneur, you should analyze each and every teams of your company. Then motivate. See, when you are motivating others, even they will be motivated as well as you will be also motivated. Then stress bearer. Obviously, a lot of stress will be there. You need to, because lot of, you can see a person, he'll be like, for example, he will be fully stressed, right? By seeing the photos itself. Similar stress will be there, but your behavior should not change. See, even working in various industries, lot of stress will be there, but how you are behaving it. Then entrepreneur attitude, your attitude matters. Okay. See, tell some truthful thing, honest thing to your employees as well as to your clients. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. And passions, tell integrity. Integrity is very important. Respect others. Your company, because some companies I have seen, they don't respect others. Okay, so that should not be there. And addressing the conflict, any problem is there, they will be easily able to address it. You see some of the companies, the entrance itself it will be mentioned that any complaint there will be box will be there. If you have any complaint, just drop it. Then you should be a role model. You should be a role model. Then timely decision. Timely decision is very important. Then ego should be there. You should not be there. You may be a boss. Maybe some team leader will be there. He'll be giving you some good suggestions. You should not think that, why should I listen to him? Why should I listen to him? So ego should not be there. Then admit your mistake. Obviously, you may be an experienced entrepreneur, but sometimes knowing or unknowingly, you will be doing some mistakes. So admit it. If you are admitting that, you will be not repeating those mistakes again. Not repeating those mistakes. Okay. So last, I like to share some 2 minutes video. Maybe in tab. Stop presenting. Just 2 minutes, and we'll wind up. Now you're able to listen it.
கேக்குது.
Oh.
Startup Stories in association with Olook.in.
We keep our dreams. We believe it. No matter how big your dream is, make small, tiny steps ahead. When I graduated from universities, and before for 3 years I tried to fill in the universities. So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police, they said, no, you're not good. I applied for Harvard for 10 times, rejected. Today, a lot of young people lose hope, lose vision, and start to complain. Because we also have the same period. Because when it's not a good feeling being rejected by so many people. We also depressed, but at least later we find the world has a lot of opportunity. How you see the world, how you catch the opportunity. We don't have a rich father, powerful uncle. We don't have $1 from bank, 1 cent from government. Just work as a team.
So he is Alibaba. Okay. He is the chairman of Alibaba, Jack Ma. So you can go through some of his videos. So it will be more inspiring. It will be more motivating. So I think come to an end. So thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you, Daniel, for your wonderful presentation, and thanks for accepting our invitation to deliver speech today. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you very
thank
much.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
பாலகிருஷ்ணன் சார் இருக்கீங்களா?
சார் இருக்கேன் சார். Yes, sir.
Sorry. Now I invite Dr. Balakrishnan to propose a vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. On the behalf of management, principal, faculty and students, I would like to thank my sincere thanks to today's chief guest, Dr. Daniel sir, for his wonderful session. I would like to thank the management, principal sir, for their continuous support for conducting such a program. I would like to thank Dr. Jonathan sir for arranging this program. I also thank all faculty members. Last but not least, I also thank all our first year students for their wonderful patience. Once again, I thanks to all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
தேங்க்யூ
Thank you, Daniel sir.
சார்
Thank you.
ஃபீட்பேக் ஃபார்ம் இதுல போடுறேன், நீங்க தனியாவும் போட்டு சப்மிட் பண்ண
சார் தனியா லிங்க் தனியா போட்டு வாங்கிக்கலாம் சார். தனியா போட்டு வாங்கிக்கலாம்.
போட்டுக்கலாம். ஓகே, இப்போ க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிடலாம். ஓகே,
பாலசன் சார்.
சார்
இல்ல சார் லிங்க் அனுப்பிச்சிடுறாரு. ஃபீட்பேக் லிங்க் அனுப்பிச்சிடுறாரு. பசங்க
நான் ஷேர் பண்ணி ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் கலெக்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன் சார்.
Ramesh,
சூப்பர்
thank you,
டேனியல்.
sir.
நிறைய
Thank
ஒர்க்
you, sir.
பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. ஆமா, நிறைய டீடைல்ஸ் இதுல நல்லா இருந்துச்சு. அப்படியே
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
கோர்வை நிறைய ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. சூப்பர்.
சார் ரெக்கார்டிங் ஆஃப் பண்ணிடலாம். ஓகே,
ரைட்.
தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Thank you,
ஸோ
sir.
தேங்க்யூ, ஐ லீவ்.